Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. This is Candidato Serad Mangandog and I will be discussing the assigned topic to me, which is the summary of findings, conclusion, and recommendation under Ma'am Aida Tibakarat Kwaro on the Public Administration 101 Research Methods and Thesis Writing. How to write Chapter 5 Summary of Findings, Conclusions, and Recommendation. This has composed of 4 parts. The introductory statement, summary of findings, conclusions, and recommendation. But first is we are going to discuss introductory statement. There are 3 key points, 3 points to remember. This part of the research under introductory statement contains a short introductory statement that presents the content of the chapter. Refrain from using citations that would derail the focus of this chapter. Number 3 is, as much as possible, use a maximum of 2 paragraphs in writing your introduction. Based on the points given to you, the introductory statement should be short, direct, and should reflect the content of these parts of your research. I would be representing an example so that you can visualize that what this looks like when you write your own research paper. We have an example. First is we have a title, Chapter 5, Summary, Conclusions, and Recommendation. As you can see, the introductory part technically composed of 2 paragraphs, and it discusses directly the content of this chapter. So based on the example, you would be able to reflect of how you would be able to construct your introductory statement when you are writing on, or when you write your own research paper. Okay, the other one is the summary of findings. This part we also have 3 points to remember. This part should be anchored on the SOP of statement of the problem of your research. The other one, in writing this part, present the actual SOP and then immediately present the findings of your study using the data and evidences from the found from the previous chapter of your study. The third one, technically, this is usually written by presenting the SOP in bold letters and then present the findings separated by a single space. The SOP is statement of the problem. Okay, we have an example. Summary of findings. First is we have the title. As you can see, the findings of the study were summarized according to the statement of problem stated in chapter 1. Then the question should be written in bold letters. The actual SOP lifted from chapter 1 SOP supposed to be in question form and in bold letters. Kung makikita ninyo yung tanong dyan, what are the common cases faced by the inmates, prisoners, and detainees while at the provincial jail? It is written in question form. The other one, we have conclusion. We also have 3 points to remember. Conclusions are realization anchored on your research. It is based on what you discover in your research paper. This should be presented as the synthesis of your key points. This is already a summary of the analysis that you did in the previous chapter of your research. The last one, the hypothesis can be answered in this part of your research. If you conducted an experimental research and there are hypotheses that were presented during that part of your research, they can be answered on this part of your research. Okay. We also have an example. Conclusions. There is a statement, direct statement. Based on the indicated findings, the following conclusions were drawn. Okay. Tayo na po yung bahalang maglagay dyan in times na gagawa tayo ng research paper. Nagbigay lang ako ng halimbawa kung paano ito gawin. Because of the short span of time, hindi ko nalagay yung dati kong research paper sa college. Title lang nalagay ko. The last one is the recommendations. Okay. And recommendation, it is how do you write your recommendation? Okay, we have 3 points to remember. Recommendation should be based on the conclusion of the study. It should be which again the previous part, it is from previous part of your research. Number 2 is recommendatory and not a demanding tone should be utilized in the presentation. There are 2 elements required in presenting the recommendation. The number 1 is the action being recommended, which should be clear and concise. The entity, institution, organization, or individual tasked to implement the recommendation. An example is we also have a recommendation and a statement. This study revealed that most of the inmates, prisoners' common cases varies from murder and robbery. This is an example of recommendation. Then you have two paragraphs. For example, you are going to write your recommendation. Then in order for it to be clear and concise, you can use only 2 paragraphs as your recommendation. It depends upon the researcher kung ano ang result niya at saka kung ano ang conclusion, recommendation ng kanyang gagawin. I am sorry for the slide that I have presented. Nasira, di ko napansin. Maraming salamat and hoping na kahit hindi masyadong maintindihan is may matutunan tayo at saka naka-comply din ako sa ating research report. Maraming salamat. Muli, ako po si Police Corporal Kandidato Sirad Mangandog. Salamat ulit.